John Corcoran here. We're live from RetailX in Chicago, and I'm here talking with a gentleman from ConvertCart. Sir, tell me who you are, tell me a little bit about ConvertCart, and tell us a little bit about what you do.
Absolutely. So my name is Shekhar. I run the sales op for ConvertCart, and so we basically started 4.5 years ago. We wanted to build technology for conversion optimization, but then we stopped and we figured that the real problem is there's already a lot of technology out there. I mean, look at this place. It's flooded with tools and solutions, but all of these tools and solutions solve only one very, very small part of the problem each. And that itself poses a problem because then you've got to buy 10 tools, and then you're going to buy, hire probably 3 or 4 people to run those tools. So we are sort of the all-in-one solution for conversion optimization. We have a tool suite that ties together 23 different technologies into a single ecosystem, and we've got our in-house team of experts. So this team is basically dives deep, understands where the problem is, comes up with the right solution, designs the solution, runs tests, basically gets the results delivered.
Yeah, such an important issue in today's economic environment, in the web and the internet. Tell us a little bit about some of the clients or customers that you've worked with, and maybe a case study of how exactly you've helped them.
Right, so we've worked with some really fantastic brands, United States Hockey Association, American Heart Association, but I think the impact that we create, and that's one of the key things that we want to talk about, is not a lot of companies talk about outcome, which means mostly it'll be like, hey, you know what, we're the best tool for collecting emails, or we're the best tool for a search on your site, and best of luck with it. The success depends on whoever uses that tool. For us, we are a very outcome-oriented company. So an average client with us, for example, sees the minimum improvement they would see in conversion rate is about 31% within about 4 to 6 months, which is basically an upgrade to their top-line revenues. So for a company that's spending anywhere between 20 to 30% of their total budget on bringing traffic, this becomes like a fresh breath of air when they are already struggling with conversion optimization. So impact is something that we are really serious about, and I think we are probably the only ones talking that language.
So let's pretend I'm a e-commerce CEO and I'm evaluating, I need some help with search engine optimization. Okay. What are some of the big challenges that e-commerce CEOs are facing today that you help them with?
So search engine optimization is not our key space, but let's look at what happens when you optimize for search results. So one of the key.
Sorry, I misspoke. So conversion optimization, not search engine. Okay, got it. Thank you. Corrected.
That's okay. So if you look at conversion optimization right now, one is what to pick, right? So if you want to solve a problem, say I want to have personalization plugged onto my website. Most of the solutions are really off the shelf, which means companies build technology so that it can be used by thousands of companies. So there's no tailored. It's like getting a suit off of the shelf or getting it tailored for yourself. But when you're running a business, and especially if you're at a decent scale, you want to get everything tailored in. And I think that's the biggest problem, because what happens is you set up on a platform, you plug in a tool or a solution that is off the shelf. It'll take you months to get it right, first of all, to get it implemented. And even when you do that and you see there's some new technology on the market, then you have to switch to a different tool altogether. So there's nobody that's really owning up to the technology and its ability. And I think that's a huge challenge, if you ask me. The impact of the challenge is is often ignored, and because at the end it's all about conversion. It's all about actually closing sales on the side. So yes, there's nothing that's really tailored for companies. So I think it's an overwhelming amount of technology out there for somebody to choose from. And make the right decisions. That's really tough.
Right. Tell me a little bit about looking into the future as retail and commerce is changing dramatically day by day. What are some of the challenges that you see for e-commerce CEOs, for e-commerce companies in the years ahead?
I think there's a lot that's going to change. Voice is another piece that I think Google is right now owning. I don't think anybody has even thought about it yet. It should hit the market big time in about 3 years-ish. But I think people should be ready for it. How are you enabling people to use voice when they're on their side? The other piece is experimentation and optimization at scale, because that's the area we're in. To be honest with you, the average company that we speak with, they're only doing about 2 to 3 experiments or tests on their site every quarter, which is really less. Normally for us, we would take that to about 12 in a quarter. But the thing is, it's extremely important to continuously sort of adapt to the way traffic is coming onto your site. But as far as industry trends go, voice is a big area. AR, it's still a hit or miss. I mean, there are a couple of great companies that are talking about AR, but I think it may take some time for it to sort of come into the action. Yeah. But voice is definitely one of the areas.
So voice and AR are two big areas to watch in the time ahead. So ConvertCart is the company. Where can people learn more about you?
We are boot253 or convertcart.com, or they can just hit me up on LinkedIn. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Thanks so much. And we'll be doing more interviews live here from RetailX over the next few days. Thanks so much.